how about any challenges that you may have come across whilst working for yourself?
Yeah, so like I say, I think the main challenges so far that I've experienced at least is really the personal challenges of being self-employed. Like I say, it's a very different mind state. When you're employed in somebody else's company, there's a certain degree of security and routine where you know that the job is going to be there, you're going to get the same salary at the end of every month, give or take. It might be more or less busy at times, but you can still be there pretty much the same hours and get the same pay. Obviously, when you're self-employed and in the nature of work that I do, sometimes I go through quiet periods where I don't have much work on. Sometimes I go through busy periods where I've got a lot of work on. I think for me, just adapting to that and learning to really trust myself has been a challenge, because it's a new situation and you really have to trust yourself and trust the universe and trust that you're doing the right thing. Because also working for yourself, I think you don't necessarily get the immediate validation or response as you do when you're working in the business with somebody else. You can kind of compare and see what everybody else is doing, and you get positive feedback from people on a daily basis. Whereas when you're working on your own, a lot of the work I might be doing work, on my content, on my coaching content, on my material that I might not even necessarily get an immediate kind of response or affirmation to. So it's really trusting myself and trusting that process. And yeah, I think I've learned a lot through that journey, just in terms of how I manage my time, manage my energy, and yeah, managing my emotions. And it brings up shadows, I suppose. It brings up difficulties, concerns, fears, which can be a little bit of a roller coaster at times. So yeah, those are the kind of challenges that I've experienced, and probably still will experience, but I think I've hopefully faced a lot and learned a lot already to make that easier now.